Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Mo, Such a Natural, and today we're going to be going over technique for two-strand twist extensions. Of course, you're going to start with freshly washed hair, applying your moisturizer, oil, leave-in of choice, and grabbing a section, braiding in the extension hair. So just starting off with a simple plait braid using the extension hair, which is synthetic afro kinky bulk hair. And after braiding so far down, split everything in two and begin to two-strand twist. It's just that straightforward, you guys. This is about the size hair I use for each section. Yes, I don't use very much hair because the hair itself is puffy, so as you twist it into the hair, it's going to mesh with the client's hair and kind of create a voluminous twist on its own instead of looking kind of frail and thin. So the extension hair combined with the client's hair creates a very natural looking twist. Here on finger parting, it's just a preference. I don't like to go back and forth looking for a comb. It just saves time. So again, starting with a braid in pattern, just a simple plait. And you do the braid kind of taut or kind of with a bit of firmness, not as though you're applying pressure or tension, but just so you keep everything very sleek. And then you twist down, you twist all the way down. This is in real time, and to begin with, you don't have to rush or try to be as fast. This style typically takes anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, and the style lasts up to 3 months. You can wash and condition this hair, treating it as you would your own. Very easy, low maintenance style. So again, here you see me braiding in the extension hair, and I gradually braid down perhaps about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and then once you get to far down what you're comfortable with without being too far down, you begin to twist. My preference is no more than 1 inch to 1.5 inches. I'm kind of relaxed in my wrists and fingers when I'm two-strand twisting. It just makes it more of a more smooth, even flow, so that I get finished with that extension faster and can just move throughout the head with a smoother execution instead of putting too much tension on my wrist. I do kind of pull, stretch, if you will, the extension hair in my hands before I begin to add it into the client's hair strands, each section. I just like to, because I feel like it kind of helps me break through whatever small tangles may be within that section of hair, as well as stretch it to whatever length the hair is, because sometimes if you don't, it can kind of be chunky and you won't get as much length retention out of whatever particular section you're holding in your hand newly in comparison to what you've already done. So I like to just keep a consistent look as far as uniformity in the look of the twist, just for a more polished finished look. Once again, twisting all the way to the end of the extension hair. And I cannot stress this enough, because twisting all the way down to the end, just like with my own client's actual hair, I prefer to twist all the way down because it really makes the hair curl up on its own. I don't have to twirl the hair around the end of it, and actually that just takes up more time. And with it being a fiber extension hair, it just kind of curls up on its own, and it holds the curl the entire length of the style. Nothing new here, guys. Just the same process. I got to about 1.5 inches, braided in about 1 inch to 1.5 inches down, split everything in half, and then I twist it right down. I will say, quite honestly, I'm not consistent with using product as I twist in the extension hair. This is frankly because I do a lot of moisturizer before I add in the extension hair, so I just feel like it could be in excess and it can make my fingers slip over, not within the extension hair, and it will cause the extension to not be as smooth, or I won't have the finished look that I prefer. So it's trial and error. Of course, you want to go at it with whatever you prefer or know about yourself, and of course it's going to be a learning experience if this is a new style for you. But once again, I'm finger parting here. It's just a time saver. I get the same coverage, and that's the thing really that is has become a preference to me in regards to the finger parting. I get so much coverage, especially for clients who are concerned with seeing scalp and not having a full look. You can create a very full look without doing too many extensions and causing that it to look moppish, if you know what I mean, just too full. And so again, it just allows me to control the flow of the hair. It's very versatile. You don't have to worry about pulling something up and a certain part of your head being scalpy. So it's a very simple and straightforward method to sectioning off the hair, which allows all of the twists to kind of fall into each other without putting a whole bunch of time into the style. You can have different tactics and approaches when it comes to completing a service without taxing yourself. Like, you want to do things to kind of make the service as easy and convenient for the client as well as yourself. So here, once again, starting with the base braid, the plait, braiding the extension hair in. And you know, sometimes this hair does get a bit tangled, and sometimes I may have to hold it at the root a bit to kind of release some, as you know, with one hand, as I'm trying to release some of the tangles with in a section on with the other hand. So it's very workable though. It's not like how some braiding hair, it just, you know, it's impossible. It's very workable. It whatever they did to in the process of making this hair, they did very good in creating something that mimics our hair texture. So here's the finished look, everyone. Wash, condition, care for it as you would your own. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.